Hello everyone, welcome on back to the channel of the challenge.
You should check the corpus.
I'm your host Zonvox, you guys
open
know
your
the
ring terminal and take a quick look.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. I started this game being like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff and completely forgot what I was gonna do here. Local porters build a bridge across a river. Case of sudden showers, sure. Floating BTs who have been stealing cargo. Huh. Build a zip line in a safe location. I mean, that is a safe-ish area, but, like, I guess. Alright, I need 3... MP bullets that should have been restricted and not with her, but they have definitely killed people using this gun. Have they found a way to override the restrictions? Huh. Let's just get our likes out of the way. Been sitting on them for a while. I hate how the likes that went through were BTs. Alright, we need 4 shelters here, or 4 PCCs. We shouldn't need anything more. Well, I guess the zip line would be required. So let's build 2, and then we'll build 1. We don't need a guidepost or anything else here, so... These will all be on backpack. What do we have? We have eye strain medication for Inventor and Northern Environmental. I don't think there's a good way to... Ooh, is West Fort Knox? Are we finished with West Fort Knox? I don't actually know. Inventor, distribution, carrier 2. Maybe I should build more PCCs. Yeah, you know what? Let's build another 2, because I will absolutely use some zip lines. Let's start knocking out our stuff here. Hopefully... Oh, there's the Magellan.
I appreciate your efforts.
Remove from shared locker. Oh, that's the ones I put on mine. So we need to build a zip line. The question I have is, can my zip line go up, or does it exclusively go down? Because, I mean, depending can change how I really go about all of this. If it can go up, zip lines, by far, be all, end all. Perfect piece of equipment. No notes. Can't be used. Zip line. Yeah, it's fine. It's sucking up some of my stuff, but that's okay.
Construction process now complete. I'm Sam!
The real question I have is how... So that's a zip up. If I could connect this to here, and then this to the south distribution, I will be abso-fucking-lutely set. We'll come back for the floating BTs after I'm done here. Oh, no shit. Is there one already built up there? No way. You're telling me that people are already doing the thing that I want to do? Or am I going to have to build two separate zip lines? One here and one there. Because, man, I'll fucking do it. To make my life easy? Oh, man, what an excellent fucking zip line. Heck yeah. You don't even understand how amazing that is. Especially since it connects there, so it looks like I can go up or down. I need another PCC. That's... Oh, I do have another PCC. Heck yeah, because I don't have to worry about the other one. Perfect. You don't even know. This is going to be my new way of getting anywhere. Yep, this is it. This is perfect. This is everything I need. I wish it was slightly higher, but you know what we'll do? I am gonna go ahead and take this back. You know what? I won't take it back. We'll turn around again. Because I think this one is okay, but not linked appropriately. I think it needs a better linking point. Man, does this feel like fucking cheating, though? Ugh, it's so effective and efficient! But goddamn, what's the difference between using this and using a vehicle? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I guess no vehicles. I mean, this definitely feels like a form of fast travel, so the question is, do I use it or do I not? Let me see if there's a point where I can't see it anymore. So right there. And it disappears about here. I guess the question is whether it will connect or not. What's the maximum range? Ooh, okay, 339. So 339 feet. Looks like the maximum range it can go. Good to know. I don't think I can. As much as I would love to use zip lines back and forth, I feel like it's the same as using the monorail or anything else. So, unfortunately, we're gonna rule it out. Zip lines are 100% my favorite thing, but... floating, bloating things, we'll go and deal with those after. God, that's so far along. Man, I feel like I was so excited to zipline everywhere, too.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, unless there's a thing that forces us to zipline, I guess we'll just not use it. We'll go over this in a second. We'll drop off our ceramics and stuff on the road there. I don't know how it's going to fare and where exactly it goes, but it looks like it does connect to another portion of road, so... Man, see, look, they even have a zipline point here. God damn it. I'm so mad. Like, I could take off my restrictions and use the zip lines because they seem so damn useful. But I also feel like if I'm just zipping along, what's the difference between me just zip lining through it and then taking a vehicle? What, that I need to build the zip lines because I need to build the vehicle? I'm going to use it. So I just feel like there's no good justification to allowing zip lines if I wouldn't use any other form of expedient travel. That's so sad. Because zip lines are the most satisfying thing, especially when you set up a proper network. Maybe we'll come back and set up a proper network of zip lines when we're finally done. Leave the community with a way to get around Australia as quickly and as expediently as possible. Where does this even connect to? It doesn't. Which means somebody probably had a connecting zip line at one point. Or this is just out of range. And somebody built it because they saw it without realizing it was out of range. The max they can go is 339 feet. Yeah, I'm probably going to eat through the entirety of my bandwidth building up a zipline network. All right. Put in crystals. We can put in a bunch of ceramics. We don't have any metals. 400 metals is all that's required for this one, but... Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. There'll be some metals in here. There is a little bit of metal. Not exactly what I need, but... West Fort Knox, that will go on to Carrier. I guess if we're gonna do it, let's just... Since we gotta drop off these packages anyway, we'll drop them off and then... put the 300 metal into this one.
Who calls for comfort?
Maybe we should put the zip line. I really want to. I really want to put the zip line from here all the way down to the center over there. Would be a perfect zip. I'm thinking it would only help those who've unlocked the zip line already, though, rather than those who honestly need it. Grab this pendulum real quick. I guess if it's already built, it would be, damn, but then it wouldn't be on foot, would it? I don't know. I need some opinions here. Are zip lines cheating for a no fast travel, no vehicle use playthrough? Because I love zip lines and I think they're super expedient, and I've used them plenty of times on no vehicle playthroughs. But I need to know if they're considered fast travel, like warping, or if they are considered like on foot travel, or they would be like on foot plus, if that makes sense. Ooh, hold on. First, let me see if we got any other cargo I can take with me. Musician, sure. West Fort Knox, Inventor. Rainy Shelter. All these birds. Poor birds. Oh, all these ceramics. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're gonna put all of those in private cargo. And the alloy is private cargo, too. Because we're gonna take the ceramics and use them elsewhere. For, like, different roads and such. Yeah, it's not much, but it's something.
Didn't expect you to walk in with this.
Now displaying your current reporter grade.
Glad you were able.
Okay, next is we gotta go all the way back over to the shelter over here. So yeah, we should be able to drop everything we have, which is quite a bit. Ugh. I guess I'll just run the road. As much as I want a zip line, we'll just run it after adjusting our packs and get away from this music. If there's some setup from West Fort Knox, that might be worth doing. Or a zip line set up to the inventor. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. That would be obnoxiously great. I would never have to worry about zipping over to the inventor again. Let's do it. I'm sure that there's a thing there, but... Protein shake. Let's get the inventor's stuff out of the way. Do I have everything, or did I put a bunch of stuff away? I might have actually put a bunch of stuff away. I think I did. Because I was getting ready to go deal with... Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go... We gotta go back. Because I forgot that I put a bunch of stuff into my private locker. I will not be able to make use of these zip lines anytime soon. Also, today's stream, probably only about 2 hours, so just letting you guys know. Facility storage. Yeah, I knew it. Floating carrier. Offload. This is going to be carrier 1. What's on my tool rack? Oh, a PCC level 2. Anything that is inventor will go on to the carrier 2. Or carrier 1, I guess it is. Also, this inventor right here just looks like somebody wearing a mustache. So I'm wondering if it's somebody I know from the first one that is just wearing a mustache to look like they disguise themselves. The inventor is 100% first on our list. The boost skeleton would probably be useful here, but I don't think it's worth giving up some of our weight capacity. Still going? Great job. Keep on keeping on. I'm doing my best, you know. How are you doing? I got access to the zip lines, and I was so excited and so ready to use them. And then I had to take a serious stop and think, are zip lines against the fast travel or not? I zipped back and forth on it, thinking about it quite a bit. And then I just decided to not use them because I felt like it's against the spirit of the challenge. Even with how great and effective and amazing and how much I love zip lines. Yeah, nobody's in this area using my my bridge. Damn, this rain's heavy as shit. Super heavy rain. Inventor. That is madness. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It is pretty rough, but as much as I want to use the zip lines, I don't think I'm going to. Even though they're like my favorite thing from the first one, I think I'm just gonna hoof it. It feels so simple. It's such an easy workaround, and it's such an obvious easy workaround to not using vehicles that I don't think it would be right for me to... I don't think it'd be right for me to use zip lines. I know, Sam. I know you hate it. I know I hate it too, but we gotta do it. For the love of the game, right? Man, Inventor's gonna eat through... Anytime going to the Inventor's place is the worst. It eats through all of my stamina, every time. As soon as I could, I built up the roads and monorails, learned my mistake from the last game. Oh, I have definitely built roads and monorails. Don't get me wrong. I am a very large contributor to this giant road here. And I definitely helped put the monorail system back together where it was missing in the portions that were damaged. But, even having done that, regardless of how easy it would be to go ahead and get it done, I feel like... Oh, do I already have the musician stuff? Hold on. I just realized I might not even need the musicians' things. Damn it. The musicians start out. I'll entrust that to delivery for somebody else. I don't need to go back to the musician. Yeah, it's just... It felt like the right thing to do to assist the community. Even though I am not going to go ahead and use, like, a lot of the things, maybe if it's on roads and stuff. Anything that'll make my foot travel faster. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I realize it's a big community game. There's no reason for me to not be a part of the larger community just because my challenge is stupid. Because it is. 100%. I would not recommend this to anybody. It is such a ridiculous and garbage thing to do. I don't even know. I'm giving myself... I think I might get it done in the next 2 weeks. But I couldn't honestly tell you how long it truly might take. Now, the weekends I can put in some serious time. But... we'll have to see. Oh, what do we need here? Timefall shelter? Yeah. Legendary. You can still walk on... Oh, yeah, absolutely. I use the roads every chance I get to just hard sprint from one place to the next. 100%. You'll see, like, in the very beginning, when I used a vehicle, I think I used it to, like, get to one place or another, and then, like, I just stopped using it, and I felt like, you know, it just didn't feel right using the motorcycle, even though I really loved it. So I stopped using the motorcycle. And then when I built the zip line, I seriously considered it because I zipped back and forth thinking how amazing it felt to use it again. And then immediately was like, no, it's not right. I can't do it! But yeah, so we're gonna hoof it as best we can.
Looking good.
I'm sure a lot of my stuff will be damaged anyway, so I'm not worried particularly hard about whether this takes up my space or not. Think it's fair if you set up the zip lines yourself. I thought about that as well because I had considered it, but unfortunately there are zip lines in very decent locations. But you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it by foot. It doesn't hurt me any more than it already pains me. I am already in a lot of pain. I may as well make my trip even worse. Oh, did this all just update? Oh, trekking boots? Heck yeah. We'll place this on my backpack and then we'll replace it in a moment. Resins, carrier 2. This carrier 2 is our thing. Ceramics, carrier 2. Just because it's too easy. I honestly wouldn't want to make it too easy for myself. Here's the worst part about it. The worst part about the whole thing. Right here. I'm gonna do this strictly because I hate that nobody has done it. And I'm really not happy that nobody has considered it. Despite how easy it would be.
Nice.
And I don't have the second PCC, but I will. I will have the second PCC.
Construction is now complete.
Okay, cargo 2 is not what I need. I need cargo 1. So we're gonna detach.
Let's get a move on.
This is the one we want. This is gonna be a thankless journey. But I'm sure at some point, people might use it. By the time they get it, it may not matter. But to me, it will. I will know I've done the Lord's work. Maybe I should go ahead and change it from the most boring thing, and I should change it to walking only. So people understand why it's slow boring. I'm sure at some point it'll force me into a vehicle of some sort. Like, it's just the kind of game it is that would 100% be like, oh, you have to use this vehicle at some point. Boring part is what caught my attention. It's just like, I don't know, it's... Maybe I'll leave it in the title. The most boring playthrough you're ever gonna watch. Death Stranding 2. On foot. Okay, when we get here, we're gonna build a zip line just to take the zip line and put it here. So that way other people will not have to struggle through this nonsense. Minor spoilers, it doesn't force any vehicles. Yes! Not minor spoilers at all. It's good. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, we have... Hold on, what are you right now? You are at a half? Can I make that? You know what we'll do? We're gonna return some of these and not all of them. Because I don't know if it'll allow me to... double down on my stars if it's the last one.
Fortuitous timing as always, sir. Let's see what brings you here today. Well, where on earth did you find...
Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna drop it all off because it doesn't seem like it would be... Doesn't seem like it's gonna be anywhere near enough. I don't even think it'll crack the next star.
What is this unexpected delivery item?
Except for one mission, if I recall. That's fine. If it's story forced and stuff like that, it's completely understandable. We'll go back and we'll change these things retroactively. Rename all of them. Powdered vegetable, nope. Bird feed, I'm sorry birds, but you're never gonna go ahead and you're never gonna be fed again. Ugh, man, I'm gonna hate this. This is gonna be maddening. It's such a good freaking thing, but not for me. No, the birds. The birds will be alright. Alright, deliver samples of supple metal. Deliver special tools for monorail maintenance. Easy. I'll take them both. Carrier 2.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Don't let me down.
Ah, man. Hold on. We gotta find a place that we can actually build this on. There it is. We're gonna take it just so that way we can go ahead and experience the joy of reaching the inventor. And then we're gonna take it back, and then I'm gonna walk my happy ass all the way through this muck. We're just gonna enjoy it once. The fruits of our labor. God. God! Look at this! That's it! That's all it's gonna take! I'm so mad that we're not gonna be able to use this amazing freaking thing. No! I'm so mad about this. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that one brief moment of happiness before we continued on to do something not fun. I hope many of you guys encounter my zip line and find it useful in your lives, because I certainly won't. I wonder, see, I'm thinking of ways to make even more difficult playthroughs. So I've considered, obviously we're doing this on foot. It's pretty tough. But there are tougher ways, and I'm thinking about planning for even worse playthroughs of this game. Like, no scanner. On foot, no scanner. Maybe all on back, no carrier. Hey, you know what? Let's just take it all the way, right? No scanner, all on back, no carriers, only crouched, no building. How is that? How's that for a playthrough, right? Listen, even I have my limits. I think that is nuts. I'm sure a no scanner playthrough could be done. I'm sure it could. I don't doubt it. It's not unreasonable. It's just unreasonably difficult. I think for right now, just full foot travel is a good enough. Oh, hold on. I think full foot travel is a good enough way for right now. We'll consider the rest of the updates for other things later. Oh god, getting anything. I wonder if I can just send cargo. Because if I can strictly send just cargo, I may end up putting a pile of cargo for the damn inventor at the end of the thing. And that'll just be that. It is unreasonable. This is the way. I see you have really grown accustomed to the way my channel works. Unreasonable is the name of the game, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I really enjoy unreasonably, unnecessary, stupidly difficult challenges for some reason. Things that just no one would ever in their right mind want to attempt or do. Because everyone always says it's impossible. And I love when people are like, no, this is impossible. And then I remember the Mario Maker builder, his level was thought to be impossible. He spent years building it, and no one could finish his Mario Maker level. And then, one day, he finally finished it, and it's like the ultimate Mario Maker level. He has a whole documentary about his level. And it's like, yeah, unreasonable, but doable. So, yeah, we'll just do it on foot. As painful as it is to not use the zip lines that I now have access to, I will 100% probably build up a zipline network at some point. That way anybody playing can have an easy access to places. Alright, repair materials, you're coming with me. Because I am going to West Fort Knox, and we're gonna freaking finish it out, because I'm tired of going to West Fort Knox and it not being completed. Then we never have to go to West Fort Knox again. Actually, I think if we finish out West Fort Knox, I think that might finish our lower half here. Because Animal Shelter's done. Rainbow Valley is finished. Inventor is going to take a little bit. West Fort is almost done. Musician is accomplished. Lone Commander is done. Government's done. And West Environmental. Yeah, so Inventor and West Fort Knox. And I dropped off a ton at West Fort Knox with the monorail. That's one thing I am allowing. The fact that I have to carry everything doesn't mean I can't ship things by monorail. I will not use the monorail. I still gotta walk there. But if there's a monorail, like, active that I can use to send things, I'm gonna use it. It's pretty decent. It's a really good mechanic. But I will not sully my feet by traveling quickly myself. We don't need weapons. Are we about to go into, like, a BT zone? Oh, are these all metals? Ooh. What are they, 50? Tiny metals, 200 here and there? Might be worth it. Let's just stack it up, rack it up. I don't know if they have any more space on these. Maybe. The medium might. No, it sure doesn't. Alright. We'll offload my resin. We'll load this onto Carrier 2. Carry on right, and a metal 2 carry on left. Yes, it's unreasonable. I am more than aware. Oh, damn it, there's another sting. Okay, hold on. Hey, Jurianne, welcome back. You've come at a fortuitous time to watch me suffer. Yeah, we'll probably only be active for about maybe another 50 minutes. I've got stuff to do today. More likely than not, Friday will probably be a little bit longer, and, you know, Saturday, Sunday, I'll obviously have a long time there, but... What can I drop? What can I drop? The metals... No, we can offload that. I don't really care to deliver those. If it's not going to someplace that I actually need to deliver to, that I don't have finished. Happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you here! Listen, I am just a lowly streamer. Without you guys, I am not but a fart in the wind. Alright, we're gonna chill here for a second. Put my foot in the water. Alright, 50%, good enough. How do I even... Oh, there's a bridge over there. No need to build this. That bridge is fine. It might take us into BT territory, but as long as I don't set anything off, it should be okay. Hold on, can I not put anything here? I knew it! You son of a bitch, you lied to me. The game was like, you can't fit that on there. Oh, please, if I go stumbling on the edge of this thing, the chances of me falling in the drink are very, very high. You have your license for almost 2 months? 6,000 kilometers, jeez! You got some serious road trip time there. You must be going everywhere. It must be pretty cool, though. Oh, it wants me to build this thing, doesn't it? That's why I had all the metals here. I thought this was too easy and simple. I knew it. The local porters want this built, so... Gotta get my bucks here. Driving to the moon. Alright, so... 400, and that we'll take with us. Easy enough. I wonder, like, if we could drive to the moon, I'm sure we could easily calculate distance, but I'm curious if, like, anybody would even want to drive to the moon. If there was a way to do so. You know, aside from the obvious space shuttle rocket. Oh, son of a bitch. Does this not connect? It doesn't. Okay. How do we go about this? As we don't have ladder, I think. Oh, we do have a ladder. Haha! I did not plan for this. But it works. Excuse you. Ladder, are you not long enough? Better sort yourself. If I goof this up, it's sayonara to me and everything I have on me. Oh, perfect! I thought we were going 100% into that drink right there. Okay, we're good. It's unreasonable. You'd leave for France for 3 weeks? A few more kilometers on top? Oh, that must be so nice to just be able to leave like that. Driving anywhere here in the States is like a trial. Like, if you want to go check out a new place in the States, just prepare for everything to be driven. Like, you're gonna have to drive so far to do anything. Or go anywhere. Can I attach this? Hey, I can attach it to my shoulder for the PCC2. Yeah, we were actually talking about travel at work today. There's a guy who's doing some of the construction of the building, and he's about to leave to the Maldives for vacation. And I'm like, wow, that sounds hella expensive. And he's like, oh no, it's just a few $1,000s. And I'm like, yeah, just a few $1,000s. You know, most likely won't see me on stream for a while, but I'll be back. All right, yeah, we'll be here. You know me, my stream will continue. Every day, a new torturous day in the cycle of moving Sam along the Australian outback, one bloody footstep at a time. Ooh, that would be another good one. No shoes. How about that? We can add on to it. Backpack only, no carriers, vacation in my living room playing games. Honestly, I enjoy it. Maybe it's not for everybody, but games are definitely an escape. Plus, I get to speak to you all. Like, what more could I ask for? People who want to watch me and suffer with me. You know, the enjoyment of getting the satisfaction of knowing that nobody else is going to do the dumb things I am. Sounds like fun for the viewer. No shoes. Yeah, no shoes would be perfect. No shoes, backpack only, no fast travel. What a beautiful bridge. Get the hell out of my face, porters. You guys didn't do anything. The metal was right there, and none of you could just stick it in the slot. Lazy. So, I have brought so many packages here. This has gotta be at least 2,000 points worth of likes. It has to be. I cannot imagine it not being at least 2,000 likes. Yeah, maybe Death Stranding, like, challenges should just be my thing. Only relying on community builds. No buildings whatsoever. Hello, Wombat? What are you doing there? Also, don't worry, you'll only hear this one more time. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, and follow. All that good stuff helps the channel grow. Bring your friends so they're in the know. It would take months to finish. I mean, this is already probably going to take me about a month, I assume, to finish. I'm investing at least, whenever you see me play, it's probably going to be at least 2 hours. On the weekends, obviously, it's going to be longer. But I mean, my total playtime is closing in on 60 hours, and we're nowhere near done, I think. Okay, we have so much to drop off here. Look at all this. Look at all the stuff that I have here that I get my last whatever. 18 freaking items.
Welcome back, Sam. This cargo is in...
There's better be 2,000 likes, I'm telling you.
Missing stuff, did you?
Heck yeah! 3,500 likes! Suck it! Look at that.
Sam, I can't think of anyone who's done more for us than you.
No matter where, no matter what. Hell yeah.
We've upped the quantity of materials we can...
And yeah, look at that. Only 2 levels on my porter level. All of that for nothing.
Let me just say that we're absolutely stoked you visited our humble facilities so many times. You're the only reason that the deliveries you've brought us...
Yes,
So
I am sure.
Please
I'm never gonna support you guys again. We're never seeing each other again. That's it. It wants me to deliver to the that's a not now thing. That's a later thing. To the inventor? Oh, Christ on a cracker. I don't know if I want to do this. I mean, we do need to get the inventor stuff. And we have to head back that way anyway. Okay. We're not going back to the government. I'm just gonna do it. Just go on to my poor little carriers. Any enhancements that we unlocked? Motion sensors, enemy vitals. We don't care because we use the Strand. Strand is instantaneous, and we also use sleep mechanics, so that also doesn't matter to us.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Right, do we sleep or... No, we'll be... I gotta go through the inventor's place. Yeah, I guess we sleep. Here you say we are not going back to the government. I know, it's such an ironic... such an ironic sentence considering who my former employer was. But it's okay. Man, I will say, like, not working for them anymore is, it has taught me how much stress I was under. Like, I almost gave myself an ulcer. I can finally eat spicy food and stuff again. Like, there are so many things that I can do and enjoy because I am not, like, under the government's thumb anymore. But there's also a lot of stuff that I'm like, man, I can't afford as much because the paycheck from them was just great. But I don't have that kind of money anymore, so I can't just do that whenever I want. Now I gotta save and... Blech.
Well rested after some...
Don't tell me to take a shower, I swear.
Don't you try?
No! No showering, doll man! We are stinky weebs. People should smell the great deliverer coming. Alright, let's see what we have for shared cargo. Inventor, yeah, Inventor's gotta come with us anyway. Animal shelter, bird feed, ladders. Absolutely, we need a ladder. Oh, do I not have? I don't. Well, always carry ladders with us. At least one at the minimum. When he finally showers, he's gonna collect like 1,000,000 crystals. Yeah, I've definitely showered before, and it was really sad because I was like, oh man, I didn't even think about this. I could have showered and just been stinky forever. I wonder how many crystals I could collect if we just didn't bother showering for the whole rest of the game. The ceramics and metals, you know, we'll put them both in here. If we need them later, we'll have to just hike our happy ass back. Alright, 1 blood bag will go in our utility pouch. I don't believe in not sharing the community stuff. Transporter boots, clip. Trekking boots, clip. It's one less thing that I've got to make right now. Ceramics, private locker. Another challenge? No showering? No shower? Yeah, that's it. We'll just add it. We'll add it to the list of ways to torture this next coming challenge. No shoes. No. Man, I mean, it may as well just say no backpack, right? Have to carry everything by hand, right? One piece at a time. I think that might be a little too much. I think that might honestly be asking a little too much. We are going to arrange the cargo, though, because if we can lower some of this stuff on ourselves, it'll make it easier to go ahead and move around. Headache pills. Do we have anything else? Okay, that'll be carrier 2. Carrier 1 should be all inventor parts. And then carrier 2 should be all northern environmental and any other surplus. Perfect. Crouch only, no scanner. Yeah, crouch only, no scanner, no shoes. Man, there's so many different, like, challenges that could be done in this game. No building. Like, what's the most restricted? Because I'm already playing it on hardcore. Believe it or not, this is the hardest setting the game has to offer. And I'm already doing this. I'm hoping that there's another harder setting after this. Because it would be nice. But no shoes, crouch only, no scanner. Ooh. I would say no weapons, but we're kind of required to fight bosses with weapons, so that's not an option. And I don't think I could pee the bosses to death. No offense, but I think it might be asking a little too much for a pee-only boss battle. I have oh shit, is this the wrong way? I think it is. Unless there's an exit out this way. Son of a toucan. No exit out. I've thought about it. And now it's possible. In Death Stranding 1, a P-only playthrough is possible. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of preparation. But it is a possible playthrough. I've theory crafted it. And it's not impossible. The reason being... Oh, my carrier's gonna break.
Just like that, Sam.
The reason being, you can make bloody piss grenades. And that means that you can have weapons. So it's entirely possible to do so. I don't think I have a choice but to go over. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it is possible. If you work on just bloody piss grenades, which... So in number 1, you can get them. It's just, for anybody who doesn't know, in Death Stranding 1, when you have to make a lot of the weapons yourself, all that pee-pee, poo-poo, and stuff gets put to use. But to make the bloody pea grenades, you have to have Sam at, like, I think under 25% health, and he has to be completely exhausted. So he can't have any bars of stamina left. Then when you go in, you get bloody piss grenades. They function just as well as the blood grenades, but keep in mind, that's the only way to get them. You have to be under 25 HP, and you have to be completely exhausted. So you basically drink a lot of water, wear yourself out, get hurt a lot by falling off of things, and then go make weapons. I've theory crafted it, and it would work. But Lord knows, it's more than unreasonable. Way more than unreasonable. Hey, there we go. That should be the new title. That should be the title for the playthrough. The most unreasonable Death Stranding 2 playthrough. There's the next Death Stranding challenge. The most unreasonable. And I think at that point I'll do the multi-stream. So that way, instead of, because I'm just enjoying my experience playing this game. That's why I don't want to go ahead and do it on a capture, because I'm playing it on my PlayStation. And I don't want to go ahead and ruin my experience by having it on a multi-stream. And not being able to properly focus on it. But yeah, I think if we go for the most unreasonable playthrough, we'll do it. I'll also have to write some of this down so I can truly see what the most unreasonable way to play this game is. There's either impossible or unreasonable. There is no in between. That's true. Everything is listen, unless it is something that can't be done, it's not impossible. And we all know that I super love taking up the idea of playing these playthroughs and doing the unreasonably difficult. Because who's gonna do this? Like, point me to another stream where we're walking everywhere. I mean, point me to another person who's insane enough to do it. Now, on the weekends, this is good time. On the weekends, I can just sit here and maybe I'll get like 3 or 4 places done walking. We still need to finish, like, hooking up Mexico, too. My man. Also, hello and welcome to everybody out there. Worry you not. No need to participate. You guys are participating just by being here. So, in case some of you guys are new here, I will probably be ending the stream in about 20 minutes, because I normally only tend to tack in like 2 hours on the weekdays. With rare exceptions, on the weekends I put in a lot of big time, so if this is your first time here, and you want to continue watching the unreasonable walkthrough of this, are you playing Death Stranding? I sure am playing Death Stranding! And I'm playing it the worst possible way. Only walking. But yeah. So, if you guys ever want to catch the long streams, pop in on the weekends. Those are when the good times roll. You get, like, at least... You get, like, between 6 and 12 hours on a weekend. Versus on the weekday when, you know, I've got to go to bed early. Because I got work. Have you been playing Death Stranding at all? I know a lot... Oh, jeez. Do I do this? Do I... Oh, I made it! I thought I was gonna fall in the drink and lose everything. I'm glad that ladder is just perfectly placed. To make it viral. That would be so nice. Honestly, it would be super cool. But, you know, I don't put my hopes up. If people came in and people popped in to stop and watch, I would be more than happy. Isn't that all the game is? I wouldn't say that. There's a lot more to Death Stranding that I think people, like, give it credit for. It is kind of a walking sim. It is a lot of walking, but there's plenty of vehicles. There's plenty of combat. There's plenty of story. Yeah, you're doing delivery man stuff, but there's a lot to the game. Claimed it on Epic a while ago, haven't had a chance to play. Yeah, this is the second one. The first one is good. I would place Death Stranding 1 probably in my top 5. I don't know whether it sits at 4 or whether it sits at 5. It certainly doesn't beat out Mass Effect and Dead Space, which I don't know whether that's 2 or 3. World Ends With You is my #1 favorite game ever. Dead Space and Mass Effect. Ask him about zip lines. No! No talking about zip lines. We don't even look at them. Zip lines don't exist. They're made by the Apex. It's the deep state lying to us. I don't care if I built one. We're never going back to West Fort Knox. Don't look at that shape over there. That doesn't exist. Even if it's convenient. And it makes me sad that I can't use them. Because they're my favorite things ever. But yeah, I would say that it probably falls in my top 5 favorite game. And screw them birds. Fuck them birds. Don't even remember how I found your channel. Okay, so there's only a couple ways I could think you have found it. Pokemon Nuzlocke. Ark Survival Evolved. You know, watching me do that whole year-long, let's see what we can do in a year, and then finishing everything. Elder Scrolls. Or you were with me way back in the beginning of the channel. When I was one of the top-ranking Eve Valkyrie players in the world. One of those. Or Fallout. I don't think you came in during Fallout. I'm pretty sure you came in one of the earlier challenges and not the Fallout challenge. Which is still on. It's just... God, I don't want to go back. Somewhere around level 200 something, I got so tired of grinding for 1,000. What is the best way to go about this? There's no good way to get to this guy's home. I think I watched the Nuzlocke, but I have no idea if because of Pokemon. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you at that point. I mean... Oh, I don't want all of you guys. No, we're gonna detach this one. And take this one with us. Yeah, I would say it's the Nuzlocke. I intend to get back to it. Don't worry. It's on my list of things to continue doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke. It was just 6 months of every single day grinding and grinding and grinding. My brain was falling out. You know, the Gauntlet is definitely... I don't think I would ever recommend the Gauntlet to anybody. I don't even, like, what boring... It's like, what boring playthrough. Yeah, that's just how it is. My playthroughs tend to be long-form content in their worst possible uploads. No editing, no fancy gizmos, whatnots, and hoo-has. I mean, occasionally I'll throw up my VTuber avatar, depending on if my my PC can handle it, because my PC is a toaster, and I really need to upgrade it. But yeah, a lot of my playthroughs are boring. Who wants to watch somebody running through Daggerfall for 6 hours a day on foot? Who wants to watch somebody going ahead and making a giant amusement park of traps for Deathclaws and constantly going out to repair them and come back just for levels? Right? Who wants to watch somebody try and complete the entirety of Pokemon without ever losing a single battle while doing a Nuzlocke? I do, because it's you. Aww! Like, I don't understand. You guys, like, I will say, the dedicated fans to this channel are probably the most dedicated fans to the channel I've ever encountered, and you guys are the absolute goats. I am just here to provide the medium for you guys to be legends. Truly, I really do believe it. Finding people who don't try to edit their lives or social presence makes you different. Yeah, and like that's one of those big things. If I had the time to edit and make short clippets and stuff, I would love to, but I don't have the time. Nor do I have the money to hire somebody to do it either. And I'm sure, you know, people would be like, if you really want to, you make the time in your life. And I'm like, listen, my 16-year-old dog, she just turned 16 recently, begs to differ about how much time I have in my life. Alright, deliver and report. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, if you find me, like, Azanovox is my name on, like, most of my social media, so, like, you can find me. And I'm very easy to reach, like, if you want to, like, send me a message or whatever, I'm always more than happy to talk when I can. Keep in mind, I am still fairly busy, but I'm very reachable. I don't make myself, I don't... Bow's dog. She is a black lab. I've had her Ebola stun gun. Retains the anti-BT, but electrical strands capable of damaging mechs and rendering humans unconscious instantaneously? Wow, I was not expecting that for a piece of equipment. That's amazing. Yeah, she's a black lab. I've had her for a long time. Found her as a stray a long time ago. I don't remember if it is, but...
Your doctor could break free practically immediately. But with a mind print design, it doesn't matter what your shockings. You'll get the maximum effect regardless.
That's so useful. Yeah, I am.
Really? I've done it. I took the time to analyze your recent activities.
Oh, you did?
I was able to study the bola gun.
I haven't even used a bola gun. Who are you lying to, my man? Listen, I'm okay with that though. It's a really cool equipment. Probably a lot more effective than the silent Trent gun. Oh, son of a bitch. Is this gonna make this impossible to get over? I don't think so. Crypto buyout figurine, you son of an asshole! They literally left that there for somebody to deliver at the edge. I hate this. I hate this. Liar. Who's lying? But yeah, so Fatter's a stray. He was, you know, use the bowler gun. Yeah, I found her as a stray on my way out. I was actually leaving from... I had just gotten out of the military. I was on my way, packed up my stuff, ready to go ahead and drive back across country. And she was on the side of the highway. Opened up my door and had a dog. That was it. She's been with me, I think, most of her life. She must have had another Silmarillion. That's so funny! That's my dog's name. That's so hilarious. Her name is Cimmeril, which is short for Silmarillion, for the actual things. That is so amazing. I have to take a picture of that because Luft's gonna get a kick out of that. That's my dog's name. I'm not even kidding. That's wonderful. Man, that must have been fate, my guys. We're sitting here talking about how I got my dog, and my dog's name pops up. Yeah, it's a, Huh. Hold on one second. Alright. Which branch? Navy? Oh, no, I was Air Force. No, my family is like throw a rock, hit a veteran. No, I was Air Force. Dad was Navy. I think everybody prior to that was Army, and then our family tree goes all the way back to like Europe. We actually have a Knight's Crest. Lord knows I don't know what it is, but. Alright, now we can connect this. Cool beans. All three brothers were Navy, though. Nah, it's pretty cool. I actually, I tend to push people towards the Navy rather than the Air Force. I think the Air Force is great and all, but it felt honestly a little too much like high school drama and stuff like that. Where I feel like the Navy offers a lot of the same technical force that the Air Force does. Oil of crypto buyout. Sure, I guess. That's not what I wanted to do. Without a lot of the, like, problems that I feel like the Navy or the Air Force. You push people to the Air Force? I'm sure most people in other branches would push people to the Air Force, but having served in the Air Force, I don't know, it felt very, very cushy. A little too cushy for my likes, in my opinion. It felt like everywhere I went, I was having to watch what I said and stuff like that, because it felt like a lot of the people who were in there, you were either used to the idea of being in the military or you were brand new to it, and it just did not feel that great, and it felt like I was always having to walk on eggshells and stuff. But anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head off for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's show. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. But most importantly, you guys have a fantastic day. Stay cool, stay safe, and until I see you all again, stay golden.